Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a very interesting project, a lip scrub. As you can see, I have these little adorable tins here ready to go for the project, and I will of course link this as well as all other equipments and ingredients down in the description box below if you're interested. Alright, so we're going to move on to the ingredients that we're going to use today for the lip scrubs. Of course, main ingredients is the sugar, that's an exfoliant. Then we have vitamin E, very nice ingredient. Avocado oil, this one is the refined version. You can also use the unrefined version if you prefer. Then here I have some olive oil. If your skin is a little bit too greasy already, you can also switch it for sweet almond oil. And then last ingredient is beeswax. I'm using the refined version just because I like the scent to be neutral and the color as well. And here, last ingredient, shea butter. So now I'm weighing out the different ingredients in this glass container, which is heat safe as well. Beeswax is a very essential ingredient in our lip care products and is high in vitamin E, which has been found to support cell reconstruction and health. Olive oil conditions and protects the lips from drying out or becoming chapped. However, if you have a more oily skin, then you can replace it with sweet almond oil if you are not allergic to almonds. Avocado oil contains a substance called sterolin, which helps to give the lips a supple feeling, which is why it is ideal in lip care. Vitamin E is an antioxidant that protects the skin from damage caused by free radicals. So as you can see, I have the shea butter here ready and measured out, but I'm not going to add it to the mixture quite yet, and you will find out in just a minute the reason why. So I have this heat-safe container. I'm going to move the scale out of the way because I don't need it anymore, and then we're just going to add the entire mixture minus the shea butter into the double boiler and put it on a low heat until all the mixture is completely melted down. In the meantime, I'm preparing the little containers. I lay them out on the tray so that later on when we are ready, we can just pour the mixture while the mixture is still hot. You will of course find these little containers here in the link down below, where you will also find my Amazon page linked, where you can find in general all ingredients, tools, equipment, and also items I'm using for organizing and planning. The next step that you want to do is to spray down all your little containers with some rubbing alcohol and then wipe them down with some clean kitchen roll. That way you are just sure that they are really clean. In the meantime, our mixture is completely melted and we are going to add our shea butter to it, while you can turn off the heat completely and it will melt down by the heat of the rest of the mixture. This is important because shea butter needs to melt on a very low heat, and the double boiler is of course the best. Alright, so as you can see, everything is now combined and melted. And now is the time to add your flavor oil to the lip scrub. If you wish to do so, that's an optional step of course. Make sure you get a flavor oil that is lip safe or a fragrance oil that is lip safe, and check also with your supplier what the percentage rate is. You can find the one I'm using here down in the recipe. So I'm adding it, and then I'm just making sure that I mix it very well with the rest of the ingredients, especially because there is a temperature gap, so you want to make sure that it's really well combined before you're gonna add the main ingredient, that in this case is our sugar. And this is just very normal regular sugar that you can buy in any store. Sugar granules are rounder and less abrasive than salt, making them a gentler exfoliant. It breaks down layers of dead skin and smooths the skin's surface. It also speeds up rehydration, keeping the skin conditioned and moisturized. So now we're gonna combine all the ingredients very well, but also work very fast, because we need to pour the mixture while it's still nice and hot. And it smells amazing. This fragrance oil here is called root beer. I didn't even know what it was because we don't use root beer in around here, but it has a very special scent that I cannot even describe. Alright, so I'm gonna pour the mixture into these little containers here. It's very simple. The only trick is here to work as fast as you can so that the mixture will stay fluid and hot. And you want to stir the batter between the pores regularly to keep the batter very smooth. Maybe some of you don't know how to use a lip scrub, so I just wanted to give a short information here. As a first thing, you start with clean lips and you swipe on your lip scrub until you have a decent amount on your lips. Then use your finger to gently massage the scrub in circular motions or rub your lips together to start getting rid of the dead skin. And then at the end you remove the lip scrub with a tissue or a damp washcloth. Once all the lip scrubs are poured, you want to let them sit until they are completely solidified. It might take up to 20 minutes, half an hour, sometimes longer depending on your climate. And here you can see they are completely solidified and cool to the touch. And when this is reached, then you can add your lid to it. There are of course many different variations and containers that you can use for this project. If you know my channel, maybe you remember I made this project here. This was a lip balm project, but I think it would be cute to have the lip scrub added into these little macaron containers here. Would make also a really great gift and something really unique and special. I was also thinking about these vintage slide tins here, or how cute would it be to have it filled in some mini tiny jam glasses, or for a man, for example, in such a cute little box. For those who are new to my channel, I made these lip scrubs here for an advent calendar project that you will find also here on my channel, where it needs to be a small size so you can fit these little cavities here, so you can open a door for every day in December. Well, I designed some stickers or labels for it. By the way, if you are a member of my Buy Me a Coffee page, I also designed some little labels for Christmas soaps, and the members of my Buy Me a Coffee page will have free access to it. So here for the lip scrub, I figured there are two possibilities what you could do. One is that you can just add the little tin inside such a self-sealing bag. I got this from Amazon. I think they are really cute with their little snowflakes design, you could say. And you could add the sticker to the bag like so. I think it makes really a cute gift. Or the other possibility is of course to just put the label onto the tin directly. I think they look really adorable. Here is another version, here's another possibility, is a glass container. It holds a little bit more of the scrub mixture, and then you can add your label on it like so. Makes a very cute gift. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you are looking for more easy skincare DIY projects or soap making projects, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you around very soon for another interesting project. In the meantime, I wish you a wonderful day. Bye bye.